Hello everybody, we're here at the Miami Strictly Sail Sailboat Show and a beautiful February day. It's in the mid-70s, nice breeze, just a great way to start off the sailing season. Feels great to be back out here looking at sailboats, getting the season started.
Getting itchy.
As you can see behind us, there's just tons of boats here. Lots of monohull or catamarans and multi-hulls, and then on the other side there's quite a few monohulls too. So we're going to take you around and give you a little virtual taste of the show and let you see what it looks like here in Miami at the Strictly Sail Sailboat Show. So the first boat we stopped at was the Neel 45 Trimaran, and this is the first modern trimaran I've ever been on. It was interesting to see the comparison between a trimaran layout and a catamaran layout, because the trimaran is more centered to the center of the boat, whereas the catamarans use the hulls to put the berths and the heads, and so everything kind of sits up on the top level except for the front berth was down below, and it just it definitely had a different feel to it. One of the most unique features of the boat was the very low maintenance toilet. You definitely got to time the waves on this one. There also wasn't as much usable space as some of the other catamarans, especially nothing on top of the salon roof was really that usable, and the trampolines were also fairly small up front. Next up was the Balance 526 catamaran, and this was one of our absolute favorites of the whole show. Beautiful layout, just really comfortable, lots of room. I guess you would always have lots of room in a 52-foot catamaran, but it was really well built and had some amazing technical innovations in it. We're actually going to do a completely separate video with all of the innovations that are in this boat. It's amazing. This boat probably also had the largest head area of any boat we saw on the show. That whole back area is all shower. So next up we toured the Fountaine Pojot catamarans. These were our absolute favorite from last year, and we took a tour of the Helia 44, which was our favorite catamaran last year, and did not disappoint once again. Just a gorgeous boat, really comfortable, love the coloring, style, everything about it. One of our favorite features of the Fountaine Pojot catamarans is the upper deck. The steering helm and the party platform that's right next to it is just a great place. You can imagine hanging out up there with friends, entertaining people, and just having a good time out in the sun. This is actually on the Fountaine 50, but the 44 is right next door, and you can kind of see that it has the exact same layout up top. This catamaran caught our eye. It's kind of got a futuristic spaceship look to it. This is the Maverick 440, and I don't think I've ever seen these at a show before, but it had some interesting design features in it. First thing we noticed was these kind of racing seats at the helm. I guess they'd be great in rough seas, keep it from falling out. And then the next thing we noticed is here behind the table, you see this kind of an open berth area or party pit area. Thought that was an interesting design. I guess you wouldn't even have to drop the table to use it as a berth. Next up was the Privilege catamarans. They always have a nice layout. The one thing that we didn't like about the Privilege is they don't have the kind of party deck up on the coach roof, but they do have a nice finish to them. Very attractive, look very comfortable. This cat had no shortage of refrigerators. That's 6 refrigerators and freezers. Next up was the J122. This one's definitely laid out for racing. That wheel was probably 5 feet across, took up the whole cockpit. Pretty comfortable down below. A lot more basic than a lot of the other 40 footers we saw, but definitely comfortable to stay on for a weekend. I was surprised that they put a second head in a 40-foot racing boat, but they definitely did. Saw a couple of these displays at the show. This is H&H catamarans. I guess if you don't have a finished production model, which I did look online, these guys are building one right now, but you can just make models of them and hope that people buy off of the model. There was another display just like this one a few steps down. The Jeanneau area was one of the most crowded at the show, but we managed to squeeze in on this Sun Odyssey 44DS, and we really like the layout of this one.
Miami Boat Show.
Cheers!
After getting rehydrated, we decided to check out the vendors at the show. We stopped by the Cruising Outpost booth, and Jody was wowing the crowd with the Hook and Moor mooring hook. This was a new invention that we had not saw at previous shows, the Rain Man portable water maker. See the bottom unit there is the pump, and then further up top is the filters unit. You put the two together and you've got a full water maker. We stopped by Flying Fish Printworks. This is a family that just went back to land after sailing for a while to put the kids in school and came up with these great t-shirts they're selling. Well, I'd heard of 2-speed winches, but I never heard of 4-speed winches. This is Pontos Power and Speed Winches, and they recruited Brandy to help out.
Okay, start off going toward me.
Toward you.
Yeah.
That's one power.
Keep going, keep going. And now when it gets hard, go the other way. There you go. Keep going till you hear a big click.
2, 3.
Okay, now
Nice.
you skipped a gear. Too fast.
Did I?
Yeah, that's okay.
She missed a gear.
Yeah.
You said when it gets harder, go the other way?
No, but you...
I was going too quick, huh? I wanted to sail in really fast.
Oh, wait, you know, we missed something here. We missed the tension demonstration. We're doing, okay, we're going to do it right this time, okay?
Go for
We
it.
can erase that last one. That's fine.
Yeah. There I got it. Okay, Brandy, this time, do everything slowly so it's effective. Okay.
She's too strong.
Start off that way.
All right.
Keep going. Okay, now reverse.
Now reverse.
Keep going until you hear the click. Okay, now keep going. That's hard. Now go back the other way. Show how easy it is.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay, now give me back the handle. That's what I wanted to show you.
Yeah, there's some serious stuff.
Okay, Mark, now the fast one. You want to get in line for the demonstration?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to do the fast one now. And then you're going to try, then you're going to do the power winch. Okay, everybody standing back.
You ready?
Steve, what you can do is you can show the line piling up.
Oh, yeah.
So we're here with Jim Edwards. He's going to give us a little overview of Coppercoat. So tell us all about it.
Coppercoat was developed in the UK 25 years ago. Same formulation, same everything for 25 years. It's a water-based epoxy and pure copper powder. You'll have.
That's heavy.
You mix the copper into the water-based epoxy and simply roll it on like the application video says. It goes on 4 real thin coats, wet on tacky. We call it a 10-year anti-fouling because about the 10, 11, 12-year mark, you'll wear through the water line on your boat or the leading edge of the keel from running aground, not that anybody ever runs aground. And when that happens, you don't redo the whole boat, you just do a touch-up around the worn-through areas. And we've got customers here at the show that have actually had it on for 10 years.
So it's 10 years before you should do a total refinish?
No.
What's the longest somebody's done? Oh, 10 years before you just do the water line.
We found 2 boats this year, 22 years with 1 touch-up around the water line, both of them.
And how much would let's say a 40-foot boat cost to?
Average 40-footer, and we've got a list of 700 boats here, is about $1,200 worth of materials.
And how's that compared to a normal bottom job?
We're slightly more expensive than a good bottom paint, but our customers feel like they've more than broken even when we can save them that next full bottom job. We can usually save them 5 complete bottom jobs before they do their first cut. So very cost effective.
Yeah.
Very cost effective.
And it's an epoxy mix that
water-based epoxy that's non-tox, non-haz, and zero VOCs. Soap and water cleaning.
And so what about this? There's copper regulations of seeping?
California has established leach rates for copper. We're so far under their leach rate level, we're fully approved in California.
Wow.
San Diego, which has the toughest leach laws of anybody or ban on copper, we have a letter from the harbor master. Coppercoat is an approved coating for San Diego. So we're very environmentally correct. Shanghai China Boat Show, we won the award as the most environmentally correct product on the market. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot. It would be nice to know that you don't have to keep doing bottom jobs. How about as far as keeping the growth off compared to doing scrub of the bottom? How often compared to other?
You don't get hard growth with Coppercoat.
Okay.
You'll just get slime, maybe a little grass, wipes off with terry cloth towel,
wow,
or maybe a piece of carpet or something like that. But yeah, you get no hard growth with it.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
That's good.
So this is actually one of my favorites. You take a little piece of chart and then he made it into either a necklace or earrings or a bracelet, any type of jewelry that you want. If there's anything you'll learn about me, and that is turtles make me smile.
Randy wanted to get one of these to hang from our boom. I think we're going to need a lot bigger boat. We stopped by this booth, Ella Vickers Sailcloth Collection, and she's recycling old sails and even using new sail material to make some really cool bags, garment bags, all kinds of different accessories for your boat. Really cool designs.
The best part of the day was having our friends who live down in the Miami area enjoying the sailboats with us.
Our friends were powerboaters, so we decided to accompany them over to the powerboat section, which was across the water, and we got in this line to get on the water taxi. But after about a half hour of standing in line and going virtually nowhere, we decided it was time to go to the tiki bar.